Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new tutorial. I have designed this puff sleeve Bolero last year, 2024, and it's been going viral. It started with a UK customer, and then now I received a request from Australia. Pure white and this baby blue color. So here is clips that I have gathered, and we're going to start. I am going to start knitting it. Well, I have already started, but I am gathering the clips to make a video so I can share it with you. Here in this video, you will see the increase on the sleeve, and I will post this on my playlist, puff sleeve, and you guys have fun. Here I am trying to take off the yarn from the inside because it's way easier to knit it when you pull it from the inside, right? And it's being Angora rabbit wool. It does felt. Yeah, this has been in my stash. I don't know when I bought it, so I'm just using the stash in my yarn, in the yarn in my stash. So let's get started on how to knit a 2-year-old. Yeah, this is going to be for a 2-year-old. Enjoy the video. Tamam. Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm going to be using these yarn that I have, and I had it in my stash, thank God. So I'm going to be knitting the 2-year-old puff sleeve. I do have the tutorial, so I did not make a tutorial for a 2-year-old. I thought I did. I did knit for a 2-year-old, but it looks like I didn't. So what you need to do is we're gonna start with the collar, and then we're gonna pick up stitches later. But we need to cast on only 4 stitches. I did lots of tryouts and figured out this way 4 stitches is enough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to purl both sides, or you can knit. I like doing it this way for about 8 ridges. So we're going to come back and count. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up stitches from here, 4 stitches. And then we are going to be knitting another 4 ridges. Okay, when I say ridges, these are ridges. Can you see? So these are called ridges. So total of 8 ridges. Okay, so just wanted to show you again. Let me just finish this row, and the yarn is over my neck. Here it is. Can you see? These are called ridges. Just love the color. And these are called ridges. Okay, so when we knit 2, so 1 ridges is like knitting 2 rows. So we're going to knit 16 rows to make 8 ridges. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, so I have knit 8 ridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'll just put this on the marker. It's the best way because it's only 4 stitches. Okay, so this fits perfectly for a 2-year-old. I did lots of tries, and I did custom. Because I don't need that long. I don't need that long. What I can do is I can felt this, but I don't have the time, and I don't want the knots. Let's felt this. Yeah, because it's wool. This is wool. Angora rabbit is wool. So before I do that, there's going to be a little bit of thickness, but I need to felt this. Okay, and then I need to wet it, and my water is at the other side. Let me see if I can grab it. Okay, so I just need a little bit of water. Yeah, just a little bit. And then I'm going to wet this. Okay, the other one. Yeah, this is how you felt. If you don't want knots, for some new reason, no matter what I do, it always goes to the front and it just pops up. See, felts right away. Okay, let me just grab this. Need to wet it. And then what you do is you do this. It can be done any yarn that is wool. 70%, 80%. I think it even works with 50%. Yeah, see? Fantastic. See? And the more it gets dry, it will be stronger because we're rubbing it and we're felting it. See? Ta-da! Just wanted to demonstrate this. And where did my needles go? It's over my neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up stitches. It's only 4 stitches. Okay. So 1 here. Yeah, I need to grab a crochet hook again. Sorry. Because it's a bit tight. So I just need 4 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. So I'm just checking. If I do my purl, because here is it looks like a knit stitch. Let's see if this is going to work. It depends on how we started. We started with a knit stitch, purl stitch, and okay. Okay, so just checking. This is how it looks like. And this is how it's going to look. Can you see there's 2 knits? We don't want that. But it's on the back, so that's nothing to worry about. It's on the back. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the front. And this is going to be the inside. And I will show my tag right here. And then what we do is we continue knitting another 8 ridges, same as we did here. So we just continue knit it. I just wanted to share this because people ask me this a lot. How much do you knit? How much stitches do we knit? We need to knit for a 2-year-old, 1-year-old, and so on. So after, when we're finishing this, we're going to pick up stitches, and I will come to that. Okay, I'll be right back. I have knit 8 ridges, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up stitches. I put a marker here indicating that there's 4 stitches here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up total of 32 stitches. Okay, so this is going to be, the first stitch is going to be the front. That means this is the 1 stitch, because it's going to be a V-neck, right? 1 stitch, and then we're going to do increases, and this is going to be the increase stitch. Okay, let me just bring you my thingy here. So I did draw a diagram. This is how it's going to look like. It's going to be the puff sleeves. So 1 on the front, 10 on the sleeve, and 6 stitches on the back. And don't forget the 1 increases, so it's total of 32 stitches. Okay, total of 32 stitches that we're going to pick up. Okay, so here is going to be 10 stitches. Because of 10 stitches, it's a puff stitch, and that's when we do the increase on the next right side of the work. Okay, so since I'm not counting this one, this is going to be the increase. So let me just put the marker. I have another stitch here somewhere. Yeah, put that one there. That's okay. So this is going to be the increase. So don't forget that, the increase stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be a little bit tight. I'm going to put one. The next one is going to be an increase. So this is going to be the increase stitch. And then we're going to pick up 6 stitches for the back. It's going to be tight, like I said, and the middle is right here. So let me see if I can pick up 3 stitches. 1, 2, perfect. 3. Okay, and another 3. So this is going to be the other side. Oops, it's a little bit tough. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be the increase. 2, 3, 6. Okay. Increase stitch, and then I'm going to try to pick up total of 10 stitches. Okay, 10. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough, so I need to squeeze this here. Let me see. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit tight. So right here. 1, 2. 3, 6, good. And then 10 on the other side, shoulder area. Okay. And then plus 1 and then 1 increase. So, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Let's tight a bit. 8, 9, 10. Then make one increase. Okay, double count it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, actually, we did 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. I got one strand here. I need to fix that. Okay, it looks like we're done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have the increase here and then one stitch on the front. So I'm going to move these stitches here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I will weave this end here, this short yarn. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. The doorbell rang like 10 times. Jeez, everyone's working. It's a working hour. So this one I'm just going to tie because there's no way I can felt this. Maybe I can. Yeah. But it's too short. So I will weave it later where I picked up the stitches. It's the best part to weave and hide. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue knitting. And the front we do knit and the wrong we do purl. And then that's how we create the stitch. But I'm going to do increases. And I will come and show you on the right side. I usually do. Okay, and I'll be right back. Let me just finish this. It's a little bit tight here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm at the front. And then this is where I'm going to do the increases on the sleeve and on the increased stitches. Okay, so the first 4 stitches is a purl. And the yarn got tangled. Here we go. So 3 and then 4. So what I'm going to do is I am going to knit this stitch and then I am going to make an increase purl wise and then make an increase. Okay, so this is going to be so this first stitch is going to be on the front and then I'm going to make an increase. Okay, the next 6 stitches, 10 stitches. No, it was 6 stitches. What did I do? I'm sorry, I got confused there. 10 stitches on the... So here is the 10 stitches. Again, we're going to count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And this was the increase stitch, which I am going to knit 1 and then make a stitch. You can make a stitch whichever you like, but this is the technique I use. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be making stitches. So 1 here, I'm going to grab 1 here. I'm going to knit this one, and then I'm going to make 1. So we have 3 stitches. From 1 we made 2. Okay, I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to do this on each stitch. This is how we make the puff. Okay, I don't even count anymore because this technique that I'm showing you right now, this is how we make the increases, and then this technique gives me the puff sleeve. Okay, just like this, and it's going to be a little bit difficult because we're adding stitches, and then we're going to have lots of stitches, and it will be filling right here. So the more we knit, it will become way better. But grab a stitch from there, and then knit one, make one. So you should have a total of 30 stitches on your needle, because we had 10. Maybe 1 or 2 is missing. That's okay, nothing to worry about. But again, this is for a 2-year-old. This number will change depending on the yarn you're using. This one I made 3 strand, and then 2 strand of the helper yarn. Just the other day I sold my leftover cashmere, and I gave a helper yarn like this, the small bobbins. Some sellers send them, some don't, but I would highly recommend, because this is being 100% wool. It will wear out easily if you don't use a helper thread or anything. Even when I'm spinning, I use a helper, just to point out. Okay, so we're on the last stitch. Make one, knit one, make one. Okay, here is the increase. We're gonna do our increases. We have to make, actually I don't have to, because I already made an increase here. So it won't be 30 stitches, it will be 29, and at the other side as well. So 29, 28 stitches you will have on the sleeve only. And then the back is just regular 6 stitches. And while we're knitting, that will increase on 2 sides. So from 6 it will become 8. From 8 it will become 10, and then every row. Okay, here I am at the other sleeve. So I'm going to repeat what I did. Just going to count this. Okay, so this is the increased stitch. Okay, so I'm going to repeat what I did on this sleeve. So I pick one, knit one, make one. I checked back. I don't think I showed this. I have a playlist. I will add this to the playlist for a 2-year-old. Unfortunately, I don't have this. I haven't showed it. I couldn't find that video. Maybe I do. I have no clue. Maybe I didn't add it to the playlist. But it looks like I didn't do it. Didn't do a video, but this is the most important part. I must have done it. I don't know. Yeah, so this is all we're doing. We're making one, knitting one, and then making one. Okay. The yarn is, just move this yarn. It's a little bit tough. I knit the Turkish style neck. The yarn is over my neck, so that's how I keep the tension instead of holding the yarn on my finger. I find it easier and faster. I can knit that way. Okay, one of the thread is missing. You can see here. So let me just fix that. It would be good if you can knit with all of the threads that you have. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna make one, knit one, and then make one. The yarn is super soft. Okay. Make one. That one's a little bit difficult. I don't know what happened there, but let's fix that. Okay, I might need a crochet hook. Sometimes you need a tool because it's really tight here. If I pick it from here, there's going to be a hole. So let me just grab my crochet hook. Yeah, you need a hook. Okay, so I'm going to pick a stitch and I will move it here. Oops. Get one, make one. Almost done. Oh, I forgot to pick up a stitch. I think I did here. Yeah, I forgot to pick one here. Okay, this is the increase. Stitch, knit one, and then this is the front. Okay, so and then I just purl these last 4 stitches, just like this. Okay, and there you will have lots of yarn. Okay, so this is how it looks like for so far. Okay, so I went back. Thank God I wrote it down when I was knitting the 5-year-old. So I did three increases. And then we're going to knit this about knit sleeve extra 10 rows. See, I check note. I write notes. Sometimes I can't even read my notes. So I said on the front edge, make 5 increases. Okay, so we're going to come all the way here. We're going to make 5 increases. And then I do that every other row. Okay, I should have wrote that down there. So it's every other row. So we made our first increase on the front. So when I knit the back and then come back, I'm not going to make an increase on the front. Because if I make an increase on the front, it's going to be very sharp. And I don't want that sharp V-neck. I want it nice and soft. So I do it every other row. I do the increase on the front. But other than that, we're just going to knit, knit, knit. And I will come back and we will do the decreases on the sleeve. And yeah, this will go super fast. And I love the color. Okay, I'll be right back.